Hey everybody, it's Glenn Ackerman, Energy Awareness Training, doing my regular weekly video class. Today we're going to do a quick one. I have people coming in here shortly to the house who have flown in internationally to meet with me. So that's kind of cool. But I wanted to give you a really cool class today, and it's on the subject of loneliness. Loneliness. Wow, that's an interesting word, isn't it? And we've all used it at some point in our lives, feeling lonely. Well, we're gonna examine that today and see how energy awareness tools can really resolve that and really help move that forward here. So welcome everybody to our Sunday morning class. Just give you a quick background before we begin. Energy awareness training is a new method and system that identifies how energy works for us internally and externally. And this is so important to know. And it's really a whole new revelation, kind of a revelation and a revolution in understanding how human beings work, because all of us want to make major changes in our lives. All of us are here and we want to be there. And we're constantly working on improving ourselves. We're constantly working on trying to get better. And we notice that there's resistance. We notice that there's resistance to us being able to improve. And if you've heard any of my other classes, I identify this whole system of trying to get better and having resistance as energetic awareness, as understanding that everything we're dealing with in this world, including ourselves, is made up of energy. And that below everything that we're dealing with money, relationships, health, etc., below everything in the physical world is the energetic foundation of it. And that everything that we're dealing with has an energetic foundation. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means that in the physical world that we live in, I call it the three-dimensional reality, where we can access certain things. We're aware. It's kind of like the way we live every day. What we can see, what we can hear, what we can taste, what we can feel, etc. So science says that runs in 3 dimensions. But it also says that there are 10, maybe 12 dimensions of reality that we're not accessing presently. And this is the field that we're talking about today, energy awareness. What would it be like if instead of 3 dimensions, you were able to connect to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or more dimensions? In other words, instead of just seeing 10 to 20% of what's going on here, you were able to see 30, 40, 50%. You were able to see more. You were able to know more. You were able to be more. Whoa. And that's what you get in being energetically aware. You begin to recognize the hidden energies that are affecting us. Some that we're aware of, some we're not aware of. Most of it we're not aware of. But Nikola Tesla said, if you really want to understand the mysteries of life, then you'll start to look at things in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And I've developed that into recognizing that everything that's in energy form has a power, a purpose, a frequency, a direction, and it gives off information. And that's true in human beings, in our bodies. It's true in the work that we do. It's true in the places that we live, because everything is an energetic exchange. And I go in more of that in some of my other videos. But this is what we're working with. We're working with an energy system. And the energy systems inside our body work this way. There's a world of duality that we're living in, which is one energy wants to pull us up, wants to inspire us, wants you to do more, wants you to be more, wants you to have more, wants you to live your best life. Hey, we're all for that, huh? Unfortunately, there's another force that doesn't want that wants to block that wants to block our happiness, our joy, our peace. And it comes as this voice in our heads that says, you're not enough, or you've screwed up, or you'll never be what you want to be. It's that discouraging, judgmental criticism I call it the verbal terrorist in our head that's always banging on us. And that energy wants to pull us down. So we have two energies that we're dealing with. One that wants to take us up, build us up, inspire us, have us move forward in our lives. That's an active energy. And we have another energy that wants to oppose that. It's in the energetic law of duality, which is, if you look around in this world, everything is a duality. You have day, you have night, you have up, you have down, you have left, you have right? You have sunny, you have foggy. The tide goes in, the tide goes out. You have male, you have female. So we have all these opposites that are taking place that we're dealing with. And no one ever told us. No one ever told us about these energetic laws. And this is what we go through in the class. So we have a lot of people coming on. Let me just give a shout out to all the people who are coming on. Russell, hey, good to see you. Dylan, great. Teresa, hey, all right. Luca, Ivar, great. Glad to have you guys. If you guys would just jot me a little note, just say hi. If you were on the chat, that would help me and help me expand the broadcast also. Where you're from, or just a hire, if you have any questions of what we're talking about. But today is going to be a shorter class, so let me get right into it. So remember that one of the key things that I teach in energy awareness training is the ability to recognize the thought process, because thoughts are energy, emotions are energies, behaviors are energies. So think about it for a minute. You have a thought. That thought has a direction, it has a purpose, it has a power, it has a frequency, and it gives off information. So if I have a thought that says it's a beautiful day, I need to get outside and I need to go see my loved ones, that thought has an energy, it has a frequency to it. It has a power, it has a purpose, it has a frequency, and it moves in a direction. And that direction is high vibrational energy. High vibration energy makes us feel good. Low vibration energy doesn't make us feel good. It makes us feel bad. And we all experience the shift that we go through. Some days we're feeling fantastic. Some hours we're feeling great. And other times we're not. Other times, we get the blues, or we get down, and this is what I wanted to talk to you about today, which is on recognizing the process, the internal process that takes place inside you. And you're constantly being fed with thoughts. If you just sit here and you close your eyes, you can just listen to the thoughts just coming in your head. Hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? Hey, what should we do about this? Hey, what should we do about this? Hey, life is good. Life isn't good. Hey, I love my life. Oh, I hate my life. Things are going great for me. Things aren't going so good. You can just kind of listen. It's kind of like you listen to this broadcast that's going on in your head. Now, for most people, myself included, we were never taught on how to deal with that thought process, that voice. And as a result, we've allowed that voice, that energy, to influence us. So, here you have a beautiful day, and you have thoughts that are going, hey, it's a beautiful day, it's the weekend, isn't that wonderful? Then you have another thought that says, climate change is destroying the earth. We have maybe less than 11 to 10 years left if we don't do anything about it, and then the whole thing's over. So, wow, what kind of thought is that? I have one that's a high vibration energy thought that wants to lift me up, that wants to make me feel good. And I have another thought that wants to scare me, worry me, frighten me, take me down. So this is when we call energy awareness training. It's about being aware of the energies that are constantly influencing us every day, internally and externally. Now, externally, don't we have energies that are influencing us? If we hear good news on the radio, our favorite team wins, or we get good news, we feel great, right? We get bad news, God forbid, something happens that we don't like, pulls us into feeling bad. So in the normal three-dimensional world, which is the world that we live in, the world that we're used to operating in, our feelings and our attitudes and our operating system is dependent out there. We're not in control. So if I say to somebody, hey, are you having a good day? Most people go, let me think, am I having a good day? Well, let's see, my wife's happy, or my kids are playing, or it's sunny outside, or my favorite team's winning. Yeah, I'm having a good day. So what most people do is they look externally for the world to go, okay, is the world treating me right? Are things happening the way I want them to? If so, I'm having a great day. If it's not, if I look around and go, oh, my wife's mad at me, I don't know where my kids are. The boss yelled at me. I have to be at work tomorrow at 9:00 because, okay, that's pulling me in another direction too, isn't it? It's pulling me in a direction of confusion. It's pulling me in a direction of things maybe not happening the way I want them to. So what does that do? It's pulling me down. So in normal operating circumstances, what we do is we go outside ourselves to see if we're to validate ourselves, to validate our lives. And that is, listen carefully, that is the recipe for misery and for suffering. When you go outside yourself and you have to evaluate your feelings, your emotions, your life, your directions from what's going on out there, you're never going to be happy. In fact, I teach in my classes that there's no lasting happiness in the physical world. Why is that? Because everything that's physical has a beginning and it has an end. So we know that, or it could be the second law of thermodynamics. What goes up must come down. So when things are going good for you, that voice is, oh, things are going too good. It could crash any minute, God forbid. It's coming in. You hear that with the economy. Economy's doing too good. It's going to correct itself. And what does that do? It makes us worry. What is that? High vibration or low vibration? Worry, doubt, fear, anxiety. It's low vibration energy. We don't want that. We want high vibrational energy. We want to stay happy. We want to stay joyous. We want to stay free and abundant and blessed with all those good things. So somebody would say to me, well, Glenn, what are you in denial? If bad things happen, or do you say that they're not happening? I'm not saying that at all. But the idea I want to convey in this class is that in order for you to be really happy, and isn't that what you want? Don't you want to be happy every single day of your life, no matter what happens? People think, well, that's not possible. Yes, it is. In energy awareness training, it's absolutely possible for you to be happy and joyful, or at least to be in alignment with your highest energies every day, no matter what's happening. And then when you say to yourself, well, how can you be happy if this happens? Well, how can you be happy if that happens? Come on, let's get real. I'm here to tell you that in order for you to be completely happy and to be in your highest energy and to move to the next level of development in your life, you need to realize that your happiness isn't based on anything outside of you, that your happiness is based only on what's inside of you. So you may have heard me say, life doesn't come to you, it comes from you. I repeat, life doesn't come to you, it comes from you. What does that mean? That means that my internal energy structure, and you mean internal, the thoughts I'm thinking, the feelings I'm thinking, the emotions I'm in, the behaviors I'm doing, all of that is internally what's happened to me outside. And it's a pretty simple principle, right? Hey, if you're feeling good, you wake up and you're feeling good, you got a good rest, you got a weekend, you can do anything you want, you're feeling good because you're in a good energy, you're in a high vibration energy. If you wake up and the voices in your head start making you worry about this and worry about that, and oh my gosh, well, like that, you're going to be in a bad mood or in a low vibration energy. Now, the key things to realize is that high vibration energy attracts more high vibration energy, right? So when you're around positive, happy, joyful people, don't you feel good? Don't you love being around the people who love you and the people that make you feel good? Sure. Why? Because that expands the energy. Remember, energy is always expanding, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. So when you're in a high vibrational energy, your energy is going to expand. It's going to feel good. When you're in a low vibration energy, If I have thoughts that say, "Oh, life's tough. My life's not going anywhere. I might get laid off," or you start going to that place, that's an energy. Those thoughts create energy. Thoughts create energy. And energies have two directions, either high vibration energy moving up or low vibration energy moving down. That's what I mean by when I say energy has a power, a purpose, a frequency, a direction, and it moves energy. So you want to be really careful and watch the thoughts that are going through your head, because they're not 100% sourced from you. Your thoughts aren't sourced. That's right, because if you listen, your thoughts aren't sourced from you. What does that mean? Well, that means that, sometimes we get these whacked out thoughts. It happens to me. Maybe you've heard my Golden Gate Bridge story. I'm having a great day driving across the Golden Gate Bridge, and I'm listening to the thought process going on here. And then I get some whacked out thought that says, "Hey, drive into the ongoing traffic and have a head-on collision." Right? I'm like, what? Where'd that thought come from? If you think about some of the crazy thoughts that you've been thinking, you go, wow, I hope nobody knows I got that thought. Wow, where'd that thought come? Whoa, what's wrong with me to think something like that or like that? The good news is that those whacked out thoughts aren't who you are, but they're trying to influence you. So here's what we're talking about today. The thought process that we have, roughly 30 to 40,000 thoughts a day, are constantly trying to influence us. That's why you get thoughts of high vibration energy, which is to do more, to expand more, to have a better life. And you also get thoughts that try to block that, try to pull you into misery or despair or confusion or doubt. And if you don't recognize the energies behind these thoughts, you will be led, just like a little lamb to the slaughter, God forbid. Whereas, what am I going to do about this? I don't know. What am I going to do about that? I don't know. Should you know? Yeah, I should know, but I don't know. And I keep thinking, and I keep thinking, and I keep thinking. Meanwhile, that thought creates a feeling. That feeling creates an emotion. The emotion creates a behavior, and the behavior creates energetic direction, either high vibration or low vibration energy. So it's one of these two. So this is why you have to be so careful. And in energy awareness training, one of the first things we teach you to do is every day to clean out your energy, to clean out your thoughts, to clean out your emotions. First thing in the morning, I teach you how to do that. Why? Because whatever energy that you're in is going to expand. Okay, so if you wake up, oh, I'm tired, I don't have to eat, I got to go to work, and you walk through the door that way, that energy is going to expand and it's going to affect other people, because we are energetic sending and receiving stations. So our energy is always going out wherever we're going. Now, most people are unconscious about their energy. They just, energy, what's that? I got to get to work. Yeah. What you don't realize is that the energy field that you're creating or that you're allowing to overcome you is going to affect people and going to create your life and your circumstances. So you show up at, if you show up at work and you're running in there, and if you're a guy, your tie's crooked and your shirt's gone, and you're running into work, you're creating an energy field. What's that energy field? Chaos, out of control, unorganized, right? Run by the seat of your pants. Is that high vibration or low vibration? It's low vibration energy. And what does low vibration energy bring you more of? It brings you more low vibration energy. So this is why, we do what I call an energetic platform, which in the morning, which is we do an energetic scan, which is we go inside and we say, okay, how am I feeling at the moment? How are my thoughts? Are they whacked out, or are they focused on something that I don't want? How am I feeling? Did I have a nightmare and I'm still in fear about, a dream I had, or, is my neck kind of crinked up because I was sleeping in a weird way? Whatever it is, you want to be able to identify that and then start moving the energy out. I'll save that for another video on exactly how to do that, to do that. But simply, something as simple as breathing is just taking 10 deep breaths and allowing yourself to get out of your head and move your concentration. I move it down to the bottom part of my spine, or what I call the center point, to get out of the head, because it's the head that's the boogeyman. It's the head that says, oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? Oh, you better be careful. And none of us, see, we were never taught on how to recognize energy. So we actually allow this voice, this low vibration energy voice inside our head to mess with us. And we're not taught how to protect ourselves. So we listen to that. You're no good. You're never going to succeed. This thing's not going to work out, blah, blah, blah. You know, and after you hear that over and over and over and over again, it affects your mood. It affects your emotions. It affects your feeling. Now, most people, they cover up their negative thoughts and their low vibration energy. You know, everybody's like, how are you? Fine. How are you? Nice day. Yes. You know, putting on the mask. But inside, there is this energy that's either in one direction or the other. And if you're in any kind of stress, anxiety, or worry, you're in low vibration energy. Now, when it comes to loneliness, let me give you 3 important factors on this. Number 1, how do you know you're lonely? The mind says, you're lonely. You don't have anyone. You're all by yourself. Nobody cares. I'm all alone in this world. You ever hear thoughts like that? All of us do. And what do those thoughts do? It creates an energy direction. It creates a frequency. It creates a power. Creates a purpose. What's the purpose? Low vibration energy's purpose is to pull you down, is to pull you into helplessness, powerlessness, right? Suffering. That's its job. That's what it's here to do. Unless you take back your energy, like we teach you how to do, and say, wait, I don't have to be the victim of my thoughts, right? I don't have to be the effect. I can shift the energy by moving it out through breath, through visualization, through different pressure points, etc. There's a lot of ways to do that. But I'm going to be proactive, and I'm going to choose the thoughts I want to think, and I'm going to choose the feelings I want. Now, that doesn't mean that you're in denial, okay? You know, if the car, if your car won't start and you need to take it in, you don't go, oh, isn't that great? Oh, my car won't start. No, it's like, okay, car won't start. Now, if you listen, you got a fact. The car won't start. Now these energies start to kick in, especially the low vibration energies. The car won't start. You might be late. It's going to cost a lot of money. You might not have it. You might have to get another car. And the whole scenario just starts to pull you down, right? If you're passive about it. So in energy awareness training, what we do is the training is to be able to deal with anything that comes along in life, and to be able to frame it from a resourceful, powerful, in alignment place. So if my car, won't start, okay, I got to deal with it. Means I got to call somebody. I got to make arrangements, maybe for a ride, or call an Uber, or something like that. I got to deal with it. But I don't have to deal with it from the place of, oh no, what am I going to do like that? Because that makes it worse, right? Energy's expanding. So one of the important teachings in energy awareness training is the ability to deal with, and manage anything that looks like low vibration energy. Okay, even though I'm dealing with this person or this situation or this upset, can I still be resourceful and stay in high vibrational energy and allow things to work out even better than I thought? So what I'm doing is I'm letting go. You hear that a lot, let go, let go. Well, it's true. The key to happiness is the ability to keep letting go of everything, because you can't hold on to anything anyway. There's nothing you can hold on to, right? Can't hold on to a relationship, can't hold on to money, you can't hold on to you can't hold on to even this moment. Oh, it's gone. How about this moment? Nope, it's gone. How about this moment? Nope, it's gone. So rather than trying to hold on to stuff that you can't hold on to, when you keep your energy in alignment and you keep it flowing in high vibrational energy, that will affect what's happening with you. That will affect the destiny and what you're doing. Does this make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? Give me a shout out on the chat line here and let me know, because this is the key thing. So loneliness. So first off, I watch the thoughts that say, "Oh, you're so lonely." There's no one. Really? Whose thoughts are those? Is that what I choose to think about myself? And then I go immediately into gratitude. I go immediately into, well, what's good about my life? I have people who love me. I have people that I love. I have work or causes that I believe in. Whatever gives you meaning, whatever takes you to high vibration energy, that's what you focus on, because energy flows where attention goes. So understand that the thought process, the boogeyman in your head, is trying to pull you into the, isn't it terrible? Come on. Why? To pull you into a low vibration energy, to make you suffer. We don't want that. And we're on to that. See, energy awareness training blows the lid off where those negative thoughts come from, where those negative emotions and energies. And the good news is that it gives you back control. You know, if any of you saw the Wizard of Oz movie, everybody was so afraid of that big screen of that boogeyman, the all-powerful Wizard of Oz, when it was just really a little fat guy behind the curtain using sound effects. And that's the same thing that we have with us. It's the same thing. We have this little guy in our heads trying to manipulate our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And we've all let him or her or it. And energy awareness says, no, we're energy aware now. I'm taking responsibility for my thoughts, for my feelings, for my emotions, and my behaviors. And feelings will come and go. But when you're determined and focused and committed to living a high vibration energy life, that's what you're going to create. And you're going to get resistance, of course. And that's the way the energies work. If you want to do anything good, anything that's noble, that takes focus, drive, concentration, there's going to be resistance to that. Well, we're never taught on how to deal with that resistance until energy awareness training came up. So this is what I want to give you today. This is a short class, but a very important lesson. And the lesson is where am I putting my focus? Where am I allowing? Am I being kind of hypnotized to go into the life sucks area? Or do I take charge of my energy? And using the energetic tools, I stay happy, joyful, resourceful, loving, kind. And the last thing is that it's impossible to be lonely when you're thinking about other people, when you're of service to other people, when you ask, how can I help you? How can I be of service? How can I share what I have for other people? See, when you get out of your head and you start to be of service, remember, energy awareness training, high vibrational energy, being of service, kind, loving, helpful, all that's an energy. And I guarantee it's impossible to be lonely when you are of service and caring about other people. Okay, so once you try that today, take charge of your thoughts, watch the thoughts that are trying to manipulate you one way or the other, and just say, hey, wait, only allow the thoughts that feel good, the thoughts that want to empower you, that want to acknowledge you as a wonderful, loving, powerful, unlimited being, which is what you are. And from that place, you can deal with whatever energy you need to deal with. Okay? Focusing on gratitude, on what's good about your life, on what you're blessed with. Man, I do gratitude breaks 3 or 4 times a day. Why? Because they feel good. When you think, wow, how blessed am I to be in the circumstances that I'm in. And I don't care where you are, what you're doing. If you're listening to my voice, you are blessed because you have a computer or a device to be able to listen to me on, which means you got pretty much the basics handled. Okay? Could be better, could be worse, right? Last thing, overcoming loneliness is when you're lonely, you're self-referential, you're focused. Me, what's happening with me? Why are things going out with me? Completely self-referential. And once you go down that road of me, you're moving in low vibration energy. So shift that into we, shift that into being one with all the goodness, with all the love, with all the joy, with all the positivity that there is in this world, and look for it. Seek it out. Go places where there are great people, where there's great music, where there's dancing, or whatever you're into that makes you feel good, and celebrate these moments that we have to be able to run our lives and to be able to shift our energy. Because when you change your energy, you change your life. And that's the key to all of this. Being energetically aware is the key form to be able to move and have and be everything you ever wanted to be. The secret is in the energy. So I encourage you all to become more energetically aware. I want to let you know that I have a YouTube channel that has almost 100 videos on different aspects of energy awareness training. I encourage you to take a look at that. You can go to the website that we have called energyawareness-secrets.com, energyawareness-secrets.com for more information. And those of you on Facebook here can private message me anytime about any aspect of energy. Okay, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If on the chat, if you didn't get a chance to say hi or comment or ask any questions on the chat, I appreciate you doing so, because it helps me with the broadcast and it helps get the broadcast out to more people. All right, so hope you guys have a great day, and I'll be back with you soon with another teaching and training from energyawareness-training.com. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.